Have you always felt a little different? Like you're guided by some strange intuition you can't quite put your finger on? Maybe people have called you too sensitive, a daydreamer, or an old soul in a modern world, but you've probably suspected it's something more. You feel the energy shift when someone walks into a room. You pick up on what people aren't saying. You're moved by odd coincidences that everyone else just shrugs off. All right, do me a favor. Pause for a second and just look at your palm. Trace the lines etched into your skin. Do you see it? A gentle curve that forms a crescent moon, or a clear intersection of lines that looks like the letter M? If you do, it might not be just a random crease. In the world of palmistry, these are considered ancient and significant markings, but their traditional meanings only scratch the surface. To go deeper, we're not going to look at old fortune-telling books. Instead, we're going to explore these symbols through the incredible psychological work of Carl Jung. Now, to be clear, Jung never wrote about palmistry, but his life's work on symbols, archetypes, and the mysterious realm of the unconscious gives us a fascinating new language to understand what these marks could represent. Think of them as a possible message from the deepest part of your own mind. A message that, when viewed through a Jungian lens, might just help you unlock your true self. What you're about to discover won't just make sense of your past. It could change how you see your future. For thousands of years, from ancient India to Egypt, the hand has been viewed as a map of the soul. The belief was that our character and destiny weren't random, but were inscribed right there on our palms. Among all the lines and mounts, the crescent moon and the letter M have often been set apart, seen as signs of a unique life path. People with these marks sometimes talk about feeling like they don't quite belong in this era. That old soul feeling, as if they're carrying wisdom or even sorrows from a time before their own. You might be drawn to history, ancient spirituality, or the quiet rhythms of nature. This isn't just a quirk. If we think symbolically, these markings could be the physical echo of a deep, ancient connection, a code that our fast-paced modern society has mostly forgotten how to read. The crescent moon, often found near the base of the palm, has long symbolized intuition, the divine feminine, and the natural cycles of life. It suggests a deep connection to the unseen world of dreams, energy, and gut feelings. The letter M, formed where the major lines of the heart, head, and life intersect, has been seen as a mark of fortune, leadership, and an ability to make things happen. It points to a rare balance between emotion and logic, turning thought into powerful action. But just calling these good luck signs is like looking at a complex equation and only seeing the numbers, not the universal laws they represent. Ancient wisdom knew these marks were special, but it was Carl Jung who gave us the vocabulary to explore why they might feel so significant. He showed us that symbols aren't just predicting the future, they're revealing a psychological journey. They are invitations from the vast, intelligent universe of your own unconscious mind. To really get what these marks might be telling you, let's turn to Carl Jung. Jung was more than a psychologist. He was a cartographer of the soul. He wasn't afraid to explore the mysterious inner landscapes of dreams, myths, and symbols to create a map of our inner world. The core of his work is the idea of the collective unconscious. Jung suggested that beneath our personal memories, there's a deeper layer of the mind that we all share. It's a reservoir of ancient wisdom, instincts, and universal patterns he called archetypes. Archetypes are like our psychological DNA. They're primal themes, the hero, the mother, the wise old sage, that are not just characters in stories, but living energies inside our psyche. Jung believed that symbols, whether in a dream or a piece of art, are the language of these archetypes. They are how the collective unconscious communicates with our conscious mind. And here's the fascinating link. While Jung never analyzed palm lines, his work provides the ultimate key to decoding their symbolism. It allows us to see the crescent moon and the letter M not as simple creases, but as powerful living archetypes that have surfaced in our awareness. They could be a sign that your life isn't just about you, but is also connected to the larger collective journey of humanity. Jung taught that when powerful symbols show up in our lives, it's often a call to action. It's a call from the self, your total, whole personality, to begin the most important journey you can take, the process of individuation. This is the journey of becoming the person you were always meant to be, integrating the conscious and unconscious parts of yourself to become whole and authentic. These marks on your palm can be seen as a sign that you're primed for this journey. That feeling of being different, your heightened sensitivity, your strange gut feelings, maybe they aren't flaws at all. Maybe they are signs that the process of individuation is already stirring within you. If you have the crescent moon on your palm, you could be symbolically marked by what we can call lunar consciousness, a powerful counterpart to our everyday mindset. Our world tends to celebrate solar consciousness, logic, action, and getting things done. But lunar consciousness is its essential partner. It's the realm of intuition, feeling, and understanding things by sensing the whole picture, not just by picking it apart. It's the consciousness of the poet, the healer, and the visionary. Having a crescent moon on your palm could be a sign that you are naturally tuned into this way of being. You're a vessel for the subtle energies that flow beneath the surface. This is why you might be so sensitive. You're not just feeling your own emotions. You're picking up on the feelings of others, the energy of a room, the truths left unspoken. People might have called you too emotional, but they could have been asking you to ignore your greatest gift. Your sensitivity is your superpower, an antenna for information from a deeper layer of consciousness. In Jungian terms, the crescent moon is a powerful symbol of the anima, the inner feminine archetype in both men and women that connects us to our soul and creativity. For those who resonate with this mark, the journey often involves learning to trust that inner voice of intuition. It means paying attention to your vivid dreams, sudden insights, and the gut feelings that guide you. Your path might not be about forcing things to happen, but about allowing them to unfold. It's about listening to the whispers of your soul and noticing the synchronicities around you. A synchronicity, a term Jung coined, is a meaningful coincidence when an inner thought is strangely mirrored by an outer event. For you, life might be full of these, an animal appearing at just the right moment, or a song on the radio that answers a question in your heart. These aren't just random. They can be seen as the universe guiding your lunar path. To resonate with the crescent moon is to feel a call to be a healer, guide, or visionary, to bring the wisdom of the soul into the light of day. If you look at your palm and see a clear M, you might be carrying a symbol of deep integration and purpose. Through a Jungian lens, this mark isn't just a letter, it's like a personal mandala. A mandala is a Sanskrit word for circle, and for Jung, it was the ultimate symbol of the self, the archetype of wholeness and the unified center of our personality. A mandala represents the coming together of opposites, light and shadow, conscious and unconscious, thinking and feeling. The M on your palm beautifully mirrors this idea. It's formed where the key lines of our being converge, the heart line, emotion, the head line, intellect, and the lifeline, vitality. This intersection suggests a powerful path of synthesis. Individuals who identify with the M marking are often natural mediators. You may have a rare ability to hold opposing ideas in your mind, see connections others miss, and find common ground in conflict. People might naturally come to you for advice because you can explain complex things simply or bring people together. This could be the archetype of the wise man or wise woman at work within you, no matter your age. This marking is a powerful sign that your primary life task could be individuation. The M can be seen as a map for this journey, showing that your path to wholeness involves the courageous work of uniting your heart and your mind. A huge part of this journey is what Jung called the confrontation with the shadow. The shadow is the unconscious part of us that holds everything we've repressed, our fears, insecurities, and darker impulses. Many people run from their shadow, but someone on this path is called to face it. The journey requires looking into your own darkness, accepting your imperfections, and learning from them. Only by integrating the shadow can you become truly whole. Having the M can symbolize a destiny for mastery, but not just in worldly terms like wealth or status. The real success lies in self-mastery, building a bridge between your inner and outer worlds to live a life of profound integrity. So what does it mean if you're one of the rare people who have both the crescent moon and the letter M? To have both is to carry what could be interpreted as the alchemical symbol of the conjunktio, or the sacred marriage. This is one of the most profound archetypes in Jungian psychology, representing the complete union of opposites within the psyche. If the crescent moon represents deep lunar intuition and the M represents the integrated self, then having both could signify a path of accelerated individuation. You are a living bridge between worlds. You contain both the visionary and the builder, the mystic and the leader. You might experience the world with the deep sensitivity of the lunar soul, yet also possess the grounded, synthesizing mind of the M soul. This means you don't just feel the subtle energies, you have the potential to understand them, articulate them, and translate them into action. You could have a prophetic dream at night, and in the morning, create a real-world plan to bring its wisdom to life. However, this combination can create a lot of inner tension. You might feel a constant push and pull between wanting to retreat into a mystical, quiet world, the moon, and the drive to achieve and build in the material world, the M. Your life's journey is about learning to honor both, to create a life where your spiritual insights become the foundation for your career, relationships, and legacy. People who resonate with both marks are like modern-day alchemists. They are here not just to find personal wholeness, but to be a beacon for others, helping to heal the split between logic and intuition that affects our world. Understanding the symbolism of these marks is just the beginning. The knowledge is a key, but you have to be the one to turn it. If this idea resonates with you, think of it as an activation, a call to consciously join the journey your soul may already be on. Here's what you can do. First, acknowledge and accept your nature. Stop fighting your sensitivity or apologizing for your deep feelings. See them not as weaknesses, but as your greatest tools. Looking at the marks on your hand can be a symbolic way to say, I accept this path. I accept who I am. This simple act of acceptance is a powerful signal that you're ready. Second, begin to trust your intuition radically. Your intuition is the voice of your true self. Start listening to it as your most reliable guide. When you get a gut feeling about someone, honor it. When a synchronicity appears, don't just dismiss it. Pause and ask, what's the message here? The more you trust your intuition, the stronger it will get. Third, engage with your inner world. Your dreams aren't just random noise. They can be letters from your unconscious. Start a dream journal. Write down what you remember, no matter how weird. Over time, you might start to see patterns and receive guidance. You can also try what Jung called active imagination. Sit quietly, bring a dream image or a feeling to mind, and start a dialogue with it. Ask it what it wants or what it represents. This is a direct way to communicate with the archetypes inside you. Finally, embrace your purpose as a bridge. If you identify with the M, practice finding common ground in your daily life. If you feel a connection to the crescent moon, share your intuitive insights with compassion. If you have both, your purpose is to live this integration, proving that one can be both deeply spiritual and practically effective. If this resonates, your journey starts now with the choice to explore the sacred map you feel is written in your hand. It isn't just a map of your future. It's a reminder of the power and wisdom that have been inside you all along. You've always felt different because maybe you are different. Not broken or strange, but encoded with a profound potential. The crescent moon and the letter M can be seen not as marks of fate, but as marks of possibility, an invitation from your deepest self to become whole. This path isn't always easy. It takes courage and honesty, but it is the most rewarding journey a person can take, leading to freedom, authenticity, and a life of deep, unshakable meaning. You're not alone on this path. There are others who feel the same pull and see the same signs. You are part of a quiet awakening. If this message speaks to a truth in your soul, make a commitment to your journey today. Go to the comments and declare, "I am ready to awaken." In doing so, you're sending a signal to the universe and connecting with a community of souls walking this path right alongside you. Your true life is waiting.